Ready, start. In order to determine whether the conduct of the dominant undertaking constitutes abusive tying, the Commission is entitled to base its finding on the following factors. First, the tying and tied products are two separate products. Second, the undertaking concerned is dominant in the market for the tying product. Third, the undertaking concerned does not give customers a choice to obtain the tying product without the tied product. And fourth, the practice in question forecloses competition. The Commission also takes into account the fact that the tying is not objectively justified. Such justification may not be inferred from the advantages arising from the fact that tying ensures a uniform presence of the product on the market. Such a result cannot be allowed to be imposed unilaterally by an undertaking in a dominant position by means of tying, since the list of abusive practices set out in the second paragraph of Article 82 EC is not exhaustive. Bundling by an undertaking in a dominant position may also infringe Article 82 EC where it does not correspond to the example given in Article 82 within bracket D EC. Accordingly, in order to establish the existence of abusive bundling, the Commission is entitled to rely on Article 82 EC in its entirety and not exclusively on Article 82 within bracket D EC. In the instant case, the threshold question is whether NGA and NGC are in economic terms separate products. Both variants are drawn from the same continuous melt furnace. NGA achieves its amber hue solely by the addition of iron oxide to the common batch. Converters order whichever variant the downstream pharmaceutical customer specifies, there being no independent demand for NGA unconnected with that photosensitivity requirement. On that uncontested evidence, it can be inferred that the two grades are best regarded as alternative specifications of one input rather than as independent products. Assuming argument that they are distinct, Scott India's share exceeded 90% in NGA and averaged above 60% in NGC during the inquiry window. Dominance is present in each alleged product market and the inquiry must turn to coercion. CCI relied on three witness statements asserting that Scott India double inverted comma insisted double inverted comma close on purchases of both grades and on a circular dated 18 August 1999 stating that quantity rebates were double inverted comma applicable only on mixed purchases of clear and amber double inverted comma close. Objective justification, even if coercion was made out, is evident. NGA and NGC draw from a common furnace operating at 1600 degrees Celsius. Aggregating the two grades when calculating rebates, a Scott India explained and the CCI recorded, smooths demand and secures continuous load. Manufacturing efficiency is a legitimate business consideration and has not been shown to harm consumers. In these circumstances, the essential elements of Section 4 within bracket 2 within bracket D of the Act are not proved as NGA and NGC are not independent products. Converters were never compelled to buy both. No foreclosure was demonstrated, and in any event, the rebate design is objectively justified. The finding of tying cannot therefore stand, and issue 4 is answered in the negative.